a group of people that subconsciously feel comfortable with being in close proximity with other people. And yet, they consciously want to make others' situations worse. And or at best, neglect everybody that asks them for help. And I want to talk about that a little bit, the part where they feel the need to be in close proximity to other individuals. So imagine you have a guy going to school. You can even imagine that he's self-absorbed and arrogant. But imagine that he was the only person in that school. He would feel weird. He wouldn't even want to go, right? And if one person or two people came after like 6 months of him being there, he would probably be at least somewhat nice to them. Let me just take it up a level. So let's say he's the only student in the school, but he's also the only person, the only young person in the city. And by a long shot. Like, so let's say everybody else was like 60 years old. Right, so if one day he's going to school and he sees someone, even if they are unattractive, he'd probably still treat them better than the regular common circumstance of what everything is now. Crowded schools, crowded city. And it's not really genuine, right? Because it was just his subconscious feeling of not wanting to be alone. But he didn't actually care about the other person. But in a way, that's like how a lot of these people are. It's like they like being in a society. I mean, they like that society has people, as I said, but that's only one part of their subconscious being satisfied, right? But all those other traits that they have encourage them to belittle people. And then you got a whole bunch of individuals who want you to contribute to it all. Saying give back to society. And it's like, where does this word, where do these two words, give back, come from? What were people like me given exactly? You know, like, I mean, we people always say that, and it's like, it's not like you asked to be born into a society. That's just an extension of something already established. And it's not even just like, even if I were to put myself into the mix of these arguments, right, where people say give back to society. It's like even if you did give stuff to me, it's like you still take from others that don't deserve to have what they have taken. And you got people in society trying to justify the things that happened in history, justify Christopher Columbus and his group taking America from the natives. They'll say, oh, well, natives, society will say natives used to enslave other natives, so they weren't all that, they say, oh, they weren't all that, nice nice or generous, and they'll use, and they'll, in other words, they're saying that they deserved to have what they had, what they had taken. And it's like, you got slavery here anyway. It's just a different version of it. You got people trying to limit others' options to where they can work, causing a multitude of individuals to have to work in the same places. And then those people make their job days hard. Other employees, they'll bully a certain employee. And I've heard stories of this. There was this lady, she was literally getting bullied by the entire association of employees. And she wasn't even unattractive. And it's like that right there is already like kind of like a form of slavery. Because like you're getting bullied at work like that every day. It gets hard for you to even keep that job. And those employees, they were going to her boss and telling him lies, saying that she didn't do this or didn't do that, or and saying that she did this wrong. And it wasn't even true, but she was always under the threat of being fired because of them. And you see how much control they have over her situation. Because at this point, it's not even a matter of, it wasn't even a matter of ignoring them. Because it's like what they were doing was literally affecting her ability to work. She was always